One street, $10 billion in property. These are the addresses where billionaires and royalty choose to live. But this is not just about having a large house anymore. These neighborhoods are status symbols. They are power plays. They represent the most exclusive real estate on the entire planet. Today, we are walking through the 10 richest addresses on Earth. From Manhattan to Singapore to London. Each street tells a unique story about extreme wealth. Let us start at number 10 and work our way up to the most exclusive street in the world. Before we get started, you need to understand what makes these neighborhoods cost so much. It is not just square footage or fancy amenities. These streets command prices because of scarcity and location dominance, where a house that costs $5 million in most cities costs $50 million on one of these streets. That is the premium you pay for exclusivity. Number 10 is Fillmore Gardens in London, United Kingdom. Properties on this street range from $19 million to $30 million. That is roughly $1,200 per square foot. A typical home here is a 5,000 square foot Regency mansion with private gardens and access to Kensington Gardens. Fillmore Gardens sits in the heart of Kensington with white stucco townhouses dating back to the 1800s. Each property features multiple living levels and private courtyards hidden from the street. British nobility and international business moguls live here, along with families who have owned their homes for generations. The signature element is the private gardens that nobody can see from the street. Some homes have underground wine cellars and private screening rooms. Number 9 is Clifton in Cape Town, South Africa. Houses here range from $14 million to $35 million. Prices have increased 800% since 2000. The typical property is a clifftop mansion with Atlantic Ocean views spanning 8 to 10,000 square feet. Clifton stretches along the Atlantic Ocean edge with homes literally sitting on cliffs. Each residence has direct access to private beaches and ocean views that are unmatched anywhere else on the continent. African billionaires and international investors live in this neighborhood alongside wealthy families relocating to the continent. Cape Town has 7,400 millionaires in the area. The signature flex here is the private beach access and personal jetties where residents dock boats and yachts directly from their homes. Number 8 is Rue Guynemer in Paris, France. Properties range from $12 million to $45 million. The price per square foot is around $900. The typical trophy asset is a 6-bedroom Haussmann-style penthouse overlooking the Luxembourg Gardens. This street runs along the western side of the Luxembourg Gardens in Paris's 6th arrondissement. These are historic monuments that have housed French presidents and business leaders for over 100 years. The penthouses offer front-row views of the Luxembourg Gardens, and you can see the Eiffel Tower, the Pantheon, and Notre Dame Cathedral from the windows. Former French presidents and international business leaders live here. The signature element is the views. Many residents have art collections worth more than the buildings themselves. Number 7 is Bishop's Avenue in London, United Kingdom. Properties range from $25 million to $60 million. You are paying $1,800 per square foot. The typical home is a 20,000 square foot mansion with private pool, cinema, and extensive gardens. Bishop's Avenue is the most exclusive street in London located in Hampstead. The street is lined with hedges taller than houses, and iron gates block the view from the road. Nobody can see what is behind those gates. Russian oligarchs, Saudi princes, and European billionaires live on this street, where the entire neighborhood is essentially a fortress with omnipresent security. The signature element is the hidden luxury. Homes have panic rooms, underground bunkers, and security infrastructure that rivals government buildings. Some properties have movie theaters, private gyms, saunas, and heated swimming pools completely hidden from sight. Number 6 is Indian Creek Island Road in Miami, Florida, United States. Properties range from $30 million to $120 million. You are looking at $2,000 per square foot. The typical asset is a waterfront compound spanning 20 to 40,000 square feet on a private island. Indian Creek Island is called the Billionaire Bunker Island because the entire street is the only road on a private island off the coast of Miami. There are only 41 homes on the entire island. The street wraps around the island and each property has direct water access. Tech billionaires, real estate moguls, and international business leaders live here seeking absolute privacy. The island has its own security force and its own golf club for residents only. The signature element is having your own island. Each property has a private dock, and some residents have private yachts, larger than most people's houses moored directly at their properties. Number 5 is Avenue Princess Grace in Monaco. Properties range from $35 million to $80 million. You are looking at $1,500 per square foot. The typical asset is a 5,000 square foot penthouse with Mediterranean views and a private terrace. Avenue Princess Grace is named after Princess Grace of Monaco and overlooks the Mediterranean Sea. This is where royalty actually lives. The real trophy properties are penthouses at the top of high-rise buildings with views stretching across the French Riviera. European royalty, billionaires seeking tax advantages, and international wealth managers live here. Monaco has the highest concentration of millionaires per capita in the world. The signature element is the ocean views and proximity to power. You have spectacular Mediterranean views, private helipads on rooftops, access to the Casino de Monte Carlo, and proximity to Formula One racing, which happens right outside your window every May. Number 4 is Kensington Palace Gardens in London, United Kingdom. Properties range from $50 million to $180 million. You are looking at $2,500 per square foot. The typical home is a palatial mansion spanning 20 to 30,000 square feet on extensive private grounds. Kensington Palace Gardens is a hidden gem in the heart of London. The street is lined with embassies, palatial mansions, and sprawling gardens. Most Londoners do not even know it exists. The street is home to global diplomats, members of royal families, and heads of state. Several properties are technically embassies, which means they are foreign territory. The signature element is access to private parks shared only among residents. Each property has multiple gardens, some spanning over 2 acres. Some homes have underground tunnels connecting to adjacent properties. Number 3 is Billionaires Row in New York City, United States. Properties range from $50 million to $190 million. You are looking at $3,000 per square foot. The typical asset is a penthouse or high-floor apartment in one of the world's tallest residential buildings with Central Park views. Billionaires Row is the strip of 57th Street between Park Avenue and the Hudson River in Midtown Manhattan. This is where the world's most famous ultra-luxury residential towers stand. 157, 432 Park Avenue, 111 West 57th. These are the tallest residential buildings in the Western Hemisphere, designed specifically for billionaires. Tech founders, hedge fund managers, international business leaders, and celebrities live here. Many apartments are purchased by foreign billionaires who never actually visit. The signature element is the views and verticality. Penthouses have wraparound views of Central Park and the entire Manhattan skyline. Some units are 2-story penthouses costing over $100 million. The buildings have private restaurants, private spas, and elevators opening directly into apartments. Number 2 is Boulevard John Fitzgerald Kennedy in Cap d'Antibes on the French Riviera. Properties range from $60 million to $150 million. You are looking at $1,200 per square foot. The typical asset is a historic villa spanning 10 to 20,000 square feet with direct Mediterranean waterfront access. Cap d'Antibes is nicknamed the Bay of Billionaires, and Boulevard John Fitzgerald Kennedy is the most prestigious street on the peninsula. This is where Hollywood royalty, European billionaires, and international business leaders have vacation homes visited for a few weeks yearly. These are not new constructions but historic villas dating back to the 1800s. Some were designed by famous architects and owned by Hollywood legends. Billionaires seeking European prestige, celebrities preferring discretion, and wealthy families with generational wealth live here. The signature element is owning a piece of European history. You have direct beach access, historic architecture, proximity to Cannes and Monaco, and yachts moored directly in front of homes. And finally, number 1. Nassim Road in Singapore. Properties range from $100 million to $325 million. You're looking at $4,500 per square foot. The typical asset is a good-class bungalow spanning 80 to 110,000 square feet on a private lot. This is the most exclusive street on the entire planet. Nassim Road in Singapore is home to the most expensive residential properties ever sold. One house sold for $230 million. Another sold for $170 million. These are not apartments, but massive compounds. Nassim Road is a short street near the Singapore Botanic Gardens and Orchard Road shopping district. There are only about 2,000 good-class bungalows in all of Singapore. Only a handful are on Nassim Road. Singapore Billionaires, Facebook co-founder Eduardo Saverin, British vacuum billionaire James Dyson, Indonesian billionaires, and Asian business tycoons live here. The co-founder of Shengxiang supermarkets, on real estate moguls, technology entrepreneurs, and the Prince of Brunei live on this street. These are some of the wealthiest people on the planet. The signature element is the address itself. Just saying the address commands a premium. Buyers pay hundreds of millions for a plot of land. Each estate has acres of private grounds with private swimming pools, spas, home cinemas, and underground parking for luxury car collections. The most recent sale was $308 million in October 2025. A world record for residential property. The buyer purchased it to tear it down and build new. That is how much these billionaires value the Nassim Road address. Fillmore Gardens offers history and British prestige. Clifton offers ocean views and African exclusivity. Rue Guynemer offers artistic culture and Eiffel Tower views. Bishop's Avenue offers absolute privacy behind tall hedges. Indian Creek Island offers your own island. Monaco offers yacht culture and tax advantages. Manhattan offers the tallest residential buildings. But Nassim Road offers something none of the others can. It offers extreme scarcity combined with extreme wealth concentration. It gives you the ability to pay $300 million for land you might tear down and rebuild. The most expensive streets on Earth tell a story about what the ultra-wealthy value. It is not just luxury, it is scarcity. It is privacy. It is the ability to say a certain address and have people know you are part of a very exclusive club. From Fillmore Gardens to Nassim Road, you have seen the 10 most exclusive streets on the planet. And these are addresses where a single house costs more than most people earn in 10 lifetimes. These are neighborhoods where billionaires pass each other casually. These are places where doors stay locked and gates stay closed. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a comment about which neighborhood shocked you most. Would you want to live on one of these streets if you could afford it? Let me know what topic you want next. Maybe expensive private islands? Maybe exclusive neighborhoods in Asia? Comment below and subscribe for more luxury content. Thanks for watching.